Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Evening Podcast for October 26, 2025. Firstly, we've been following the developments in the Middle East, where the conflict in Gaza continues to be a pressing issue. The United States has been engaged in diplomatic efforts to address the situation, and will provide updates on any new developments. Secondly, in the realm of international trade and diplomacy, U.S. Secretary of Treasury Steven Mnuchin shared his insights on the ongoing negotiations with China, inflation in the United States, and the impact of sanctions on Russia's economy. We'll delve into the details of these discussions and their potential implications for global markets. Lastly, from across the Atlantic, we're witnessing a significant shift in Ireland's political landscape with the election of Catherine Connolly as the new president. Her landslide victory marks a mandate for change, and her presidency is expected to bring a more nuanced approach to global affairs. We'll explore the implications of this development and how it may influence Ireland's position on the world stage. These stories and more will be covered in depth in our upcoming podcasts. For now, that's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, good night, and let's keep the conversation going. And as we always say, that's all for now. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, in Turkey, the Kurdish militant group, the PKK, has announced its withdrawal of fighters as part of a peace effort with the Turkish government. This move marks a substantial shift in their decades-long insurgency and is seen as a hopeful step towards lasting peace in the region. Secondly, in international relations, tensions continue to rise between nations. We've reported on developments in conflicts involving Turkey and the Kurdish militant group, as well as the ongoing situation between Russia and Ukraine. Lastly, from France, there have been significant updates on several high-profile incidents. 2 suspects have been detained in connection with the recent Louvre Museum jewelry heist, marking a major step forward in the investigation. Additionally, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has begun serving his sentence for corruption and influence peddling, sparking widespread debate about the integrity of the French political system. Furthermore, a rare Picasso portrait has been rediscovered and is set to be auctioned off, while a concerning trend in dismissed rape cases over the past decade has sparked calls for reform and improved support for victims. That's all for this evening's podcast. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night. Now for the latest in business and finance, here's Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we took a closer look at the Indian market, where seasoned investor Radhakrishan Damani has exited his position in Trent Ltd, sparking speculation about the stock's future prospects. We also discussed a market trading guide that recommends buying Cholamandalam Investment and Credit Access Grameen for potential gains on Monday. Next, we examined the recent trends and developments in the ETF market. While some experts warn that the growing reliance on ETFs could lead to a stock market crash due to overvalued stocks, others believe that this is unlikely to happen. We highlighted the top creations and redemptions in the daily ETF flows report, with the SOXL Direction Daily Semiconductor Bull 3X shares and the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust being among the top gainers. Lastly, we touched on the importance of doing your own research and consulting with financial experts before making any investment decisions. As always, it's crucial to stay informed and vigilant in the ever-changing world of finance. That's all for tonight's edition of the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe to our ET Markets WhatsApp channel for the latest market news, stock tips, and expert advice. Until next time, good evening and happy investing. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we explored the fascinating world of double stars with a comprehensive guide from our astronomy expert, Kelly Kaiser-Witt. From the famous double-double in Lyra to the colorful Albireo in Cygnus, we highlighted several stunning celestial objects that can be observed with the naked eye, binoculars, or a telescope. Next, we delved into the search for life beyond Earth, with a remarkable discovery of a potential volcanic exomoon orbiting a hot Jupiter. This finding reminds us of the awe-inspiring complexity and mystery that still surrounds us in the universe. Lastly, we celebrated Japan's successful launch of its new flagship H-3 rocket, carrying an unmanned cargo spacecraft, HTV-X1, on its maiden mission to deliver supplies to the International Space Station. This achievement marks a significant milestone in Japan's space program, underscoring its commitment to advancing space technology and contributing to the global space community. These stories showcase the incredible advancements being made in space exploration and astronomy, and we're excited to continue sharing them with you on the AI Daily Press. Join us tomorrow as we explore more wonders of the universe and the human spirit. Until next time, good night, and keep looking up at those stars. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We've had an exciting week in both the NFL and MLB, with several key matchups setting the stage for thrilling conclusions. Firstly, let's dive into the world of football. The Baltimore Ravens are gearing up to face off against the Chicago Bears, with the Ravens missing their star quarterback Lamar Jackson due to a hamstring injury. Tyler Huntley will be taking his place, leading the team against a surging Bear squad that's on a 4-game winning streak. Our analysis suggests that despite their current struggles, the Ravens are determined to turn things around. However, the odds favor the Bears, with our experts predicting they will cover the spread. In another NFL matchup, the Denver Broncos are looking to extend their 4-game winning streak against the Dallas Cowboys. This promises to be an intriguing encounter, given the Cowboys' potent offense and the Broncos' resilient defense. Our simulations indicate that the Broncos might have a slight edge in this game. Furthermore, we've been following the story of Aaron Rodgers as he prepares to face off against his former team, the Green Bay Packers, now as part of the New York Jets, on Sunday Night Football. This contest has an added layer of emotional significance, and our model suggests that the Packers have a good chance of covering the spread. Lastly, in the NFL, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are seeking to bounce back from their recent loss against the New Orleans Saints. Despite their setback, the Buccaneers have consistently found ways to secure wins, and our analysis indicates they might cover the spread in this matchup. On a different note, we've also been captivated by the emergence of Yoshida in the MLB, showcasing exceptional skill and composure that has drawn comparisons to some of the game's greatest players. His performance has been nothing short of spectacular, captivating fans and pundits alike. In conclusion, this week in sports has been marked by anticipation and excitement, with several teams and players making significant strides. As we move forward, it will be interesting to see how these storylines unfold. Until next time on the AI Daily Press, thank you for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful evening. Good night. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. I'm Charles, and I'll be summarizing our top stories for you tonight. We've had a fascinating range of topics this week, from the importance of community support in times of need to the wonders of the natural world. In our first story, we explored the impact of government policies on vulnerable populations and the need for collective action to address these issues. We also delved into the world of astronomy, where we marveled at the beauty of the waxing crescent moon and reflected on its significance in our lives. Additionally, we attended the World Championships of Dry Land Mushing, a unique sport that celebrates the special bond between humans and dogs as they navigate obstacle-laden courses together. The event was a testament to the power of teamwork, trust, and communication between species. These stories remind us of the complexities and wonders of our world, from the intricacies of human relationships to the majesty of the natural universe. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night, and may the trail rise up to meet you. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we're grooving to the beat of D'Angelo's timeless classics as we celebrate the enduring legacy of his music. Our top story takes us on a journey through the world of music and beyond, exploring what makes his songs so iconic and beloved. Next, we're conjuring up some magic with Disney's Hocus Pocus. We've got exclusive behind-the-scenes secrets and surprises from the cast and crew, including Bette Midler's impromptu singing sessions and Larry Bagby's paparazzi mishap. You won't want to miss these fascinating tales from the making of this Halloween staple. And finally, we're rocking out with Bad Company as they're inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a bittersweet moment for the band, with founding members Boz Burrell and Mick Ralphs no longer with us. But we've got the scoop on their legacy, with amazing stories from drummer Simon Kirke and a possible performance at the induction ceremony. That's all for tonight, folks. Stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on grooving to the beat of these incredible stories. Until next time, good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we reported on the alarming decline of fisheries in Madagascar, where overfishing, climate change, and poor governance are threatening the livelihoods of thousands of people. Despite the challenges, initiatives like artificial reefs are showing promise, but experts emphasize the need for systemic changes to address the crisis. Secondly, we exposed the disturbing trend of young first-time buyers in the UK being forced into areas with limited access to nature, exacerbating health inequalities. Research reveals that government policy has failed to prioritize green spaces in new developments, leading to a loss of biodiversity and negative impacts on physical and mental well-being. Lastly, we covered the story of Madagascar's environmental crisis, where dedicated scientists, conservationists, and local communities are working together to find solutions. The creation of artificial reefs is just one example of the innovative approaches being taken to restore the country's fisheries and protect its natural resources. These stories underscore the importance of prioritizing environmental conservation and sustainable development in our daily lives. As we strive to create a better future for all, it's essential that we recognize the intrinsic value of nature and take collective action to protect it. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, good night. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.